yeah, the community part, I completely agree with you, is that specifically for nonprofits or brands of any kind, it's really about building your tribe, about reaching out to people and bringing them into your organization. They get to see a side of your organization they may never have seen before, because it actually opens up a bit of the interior workings of who we are and what we care about. I find that really exciting, to be able to say, you know, there's this side to Amnesty, and there's our campaigns, and there's our work, and then there's the people inside Amnesty, and this is their expertise, and we want to get it out there to people. And also that just makes the whole experience really enjoyable, because whenever you're trying something new, it can create tension, because some people feel threatened with innovative, you know, tools that, you know, maybe this now kind of overshadows other types of working. And so when you actually use design thinking, then you can involve all stakeholders and bring their strengths into the project, rather than worry people that this is a threatening new development. So I think that's been my biggest learning. Apart from learning the scale of demand, these kinds of engagement with people, that is very powerful.
So, you know, when people are talking about MOOC production, they think the community building process starts when you roll out your MOOC. But from what you have been talking about, that actually illustrated to me the engagement started way before you even you know, sit at the drawing board. You need to galvanize the support from your stakeholders, your community. The community building process already started at the moment you're designing the MOOC. You're trying to get buy-ins, and you're getting people to support you, to back your idea, to bring in new ideas, to contribute to your project, to help you promote. This is all about engagement. The whole process is engagement.
Yes. Yeah, and keeping that very positive is so important. And by doing that, you really need to, I suppose, get yourself out of the way. Not make it about not. I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, let's make a MOOC about this," because it's their personal passion or personal interest. But that's it's not worth making your own personal MOOC. I mean, if you could make your own personal MOOC, it's great. But if you're making a MOOC for an organization, then it's going to be a much richer experience for you, and also for the organization, if you can involve all those stakeholders who are interested. And for those who have objections to it, listen to them, and find ways to work with them to deal with those objections, because they are all valid. And you can, you know, they might come back to haunt you later if you dismiss if you things. So people, you know, generally people bring lots of solutions. So the more people you have, the more solutions come onto the table. And if you do this kind of process where you allow that to happen, then you create a better product, and you're actually taking a lot less risk. So I think people see a lot of risks in trying new things, and risks about launching something, especially if they're worried it's actually going to reach a lot of people, and that might worry them. Then you have to bring all that into the project and listen and find ways to find solutions to that with those people.
Yeah, you will find it actually very beneficial to listen to people who voice their concerns, because that's also a very important procedure of risk management. You have to measure all these possible risks and to see if you can mitigate it. And also the different opinions may well represent a big, you know, subset of your targeted audience. They may think the same way, then you have to find a way to convince them.
Exactly, and those people often turn out to become your biggest champions when they have been able to be a part of mitigating those risks. So it's well worth. If you're worried you have too many stakeholders, then I don't think that's a
that's a problem.
problem really anymore.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a nice problem to have. And if you are doing it on your own, it's still it's a great learning process, and you will find that you will attract people to come and work with you just by the learning process and the difference that you can make with these kind of tools.
Yeah, absolutely. I find community consultation usually is also a big part of your marketing plan, because that's how you get people to rally around you and support your idea and support the whole promotion of your project.
And don't underestimate how many people are out there. I mean, you need to put yourself out there. That's how we met. So we met online
yes.
because we found we had the shared interest, and you know, so now we're able to collaborate together. You're not alone. People aren't alone. There's just so many people out there. If you put it out what it is you're trying to achieve, people will help.